Hey, this is Dr. Neil Schwartz. Today I have another case from the home version of Acne Bootcamp. This is her, and I'll show you the email she sent me before we got started. Hello, Dr. Neil. My skin is really starting to affect my life. Today I just realized the only reason I didn't go out with my friends tonight was because of my skin. The worst part is that I had beautiful skin before, but then something happened and it seems like it gave me a whole new personality. I am no longer confident, and it really hits me emotionally when people approach me and point out my skin and things I can do to improve it, as if my world didn't revolve around improving my skin already. I found a couple videos on YouTube, and I hope you can help me as you have helped them. A little bit about my skin. I'm currently using Clinique 3-step system. Although it worked for me before, this is no longer the case. I tend to get a bit oily by the end of the day. I can take a paper towel and would see some blot marks. I don't have dry skin. I would say it's a combination. I break out mainly on my cheeks. I have little bumps on my forehead. I am not taking any medication, pills, vitamins. I don't have any allergies. I hope this is enough information for you. If not, I will be happy to answer any other questions you may have. Thank you. Also, I have a small amount of makeup in my pictures, but I think you can still clearly see my acne through it. This is quite depressing. So this is her on day one. We'll take a close look. Let's see what she's dealing with. She has many tiny bumps, some mini bumps, some larger bumps coming up in the middle here. And you see she has many of these tiny ones right here. I'll show you how we sometimes count them in the practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 just in that area right there. So you can imagine how many she has on this whole area and on her whole face. She has several hundred. Let's take a close look at every area. In the temple area, we see the small ones. Around the mid-cheek, we see a lot of the small and then medium-sized ones. And the jawline has a bunch of tiny ones in there. Chin has a little bit. So this was day one. A few months later, she sent me this progress photo, and she was still having some concerns, and we discussed them, and we got her back on track. But you can see some things were better, some things still remain. So going back, you see this area in the upper cheek she had taken control of, and the temple she had started to take control. You can see that there. This area is starting to clear up. But this area still needed a lot of work. Although the bigger ones had come down, she still had some small ones left in there, and the texture was smoothing out. So she still has a lot of bumps, but she has less overall. Before she had several hundred, now she has less. And recently she sent me this photo. And let's take a look. Upper cheek is completely clear. You can really see the pores. If you angle your screen, you can really see in the pores there, you know, that she really cleaned that up great. And down here, it looks like she just has some slight marking. Maybe there might be some residual makeup covering that mark, but you can still see the texture of skin. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just a handful of tiny, tiny, tiny bumps. See, there's a couple. 1, 2, 3. What used to be 30 in an area this big is now these 3 tiny ones right there. And so for comparison, this is scattered tiny mini bumps, a couple of darker marks that are just fading, and the temples and the upper cheek completely clear. And you can see the aesthetic has changed completely. And let's just do the comparison with before and after. And obviously she's very happy with her skin now. Let's go real fast. So let's see the full progression again. Day one, midway, and full. So let's do that again. This is day one, this is partial control, and this is total control, or what I would call a satisfying level of control, where she's happy, she's not worried about her skin, and this is now where she lives her life in control. I'll put these original photos on the blog so you can study them in high definition And if you angle your screen, you can really see every single detail, and you'll know they're real, and you know that it's an incredible transformation. And I encourage you to zoom and study these photos both critically and scientifically so that you can see everything that I've been seeing for years. I'll be here if you need. Take care.